Hello there everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews. So today we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Cybertron Kingdom Deluxe Class Maximal Wingfinger. So let's get down to the review table and see what the big deal is for this figure. So let's get it on, man, let's go! But of course, before we take a look at the figure itself, we must always take a look at the packaging. So we have a nice image there of Wingfinger in his Ultra mode. You got the Transformers Kingdom over Cybertron Trilogy logo right there. He is a deluxe class. And of course, you have a nice image there of his ninja-looking robot mode, which is pretty cool. And you got the Transformers logo on the side, got Generations logo. His name is Wingfinger. He's a Maximal Transformers for Cybertron Trilogy, and you got a beautiful Kingdom artwork right here. And of course, you have the obligatory product shots. You can, split apart into many parts to combine with your other figures. You got the alt mode, you got a robot mode, and you have Transformers more than meets the eye. So I think that is pretty much it for the packaging itself. And as always, the packaging always includes the collector's card. So I got another Dinobot card, but once you open up the sticker, you got a new backdrop right here. Not backdrop, got a new something new behind the card itself. Dinomus. Predacon Dinomus, and it looks like it's a Dinobot being reformatted by Unicron to become Dinomus. I guess he's gonna betray the Maximals. That's unfortunate for Dinobot because he's supposed to be a Maximal, but yet he's a Predacon. Yeah. Anyway, so so that's pretty much it for the collector's card itself. And here is Wingfinger fully transformed into his bony looking Pteranodon alt mode, and it looks pretty cool in my opinion, and yeah, looks pretty good, I will say. Yeah, it looks really freaking good. And yeah, I absolutely love these fossilizer dudes, and they're a lot of fun, and the designs, yeah, they're ridiculous designs, but they look pretty cool in my opinion. And yeah, and I think Wingfinger may be my favorite fossilizer ever because he looks wicked cool, I will say. And he does have a visible head syndrome because his head is just right there with the Maximal symbol, upside down Maximal symbol. So yeah, got a nice black paint, in the rib cage right here as well. And yeah, I got these claws. The robot mode hands are just blatantly visible right there. And and yeah, I got these bony wings and right there, and yeah, looks pretty cool, I will say. It looks really freaking cool, and yeah. Now he has no eyes. The eyes are just empty. So yeah, and of course he does have some nice articulation in this alt mode. The head. The mouth can open and close, but once you open it all the way, it's like too wide, and it can disconnect his head right there. Pretty. I'm sorry, Wingfinger. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so yeah, you can open and close his mouth. He does have a hinge right here. You can move his head up and down. It does have rotation right here, a rotation right here as well, and the arms right here. It can do a can rotate a full 360. You can use this hinge right here as well. You can use this rotation hinge right here as well. You can bend the arms like that. You can use this hinge right here as well. And for the dino legs, you can use this hinge to move the leg forward and back. You can use this as a swivel. You can rotate the leg around, and this is on the ball joint. You can actually move this down all the way if you want to, and you can rotate this around like an ankle tilt or something like that. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for the articulation in the Dino mode. So let's get down to some size comparisons. If he's standing properly, please stand properly. You dude, Wingfinger, stand properly. Hey, Wingfinger. There, thank you. So let's continue. Here is Wingfinger compared with his wave mate, Wheeljack. with the other fossilized dudes. You have Paleotrex, Rectonite, and Vertebrake. So these three are Predacons, but unfortunately this guy is a Maximal. So yeah, Wingfinger is the first, my first Maximal fossilizer, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I've been wanting a fossilizer to become a Maximal. So yay, hooray, hooray. So Wingfinger is not a Predacon. Yeah, he's a Maximal. Yeah, he's a Maximal. So anyway, let's move on to the next set of size comparisons. And last but not least, here is Wingfinger compared with the other Maximals from the Kingdom toy line. And they look pretty good together, I will say. They look pretty good together. All we need is Dracodon, Rhinox, and Tigertron to fill in the Maximal team. Oh yeah, and T-Rex as well, because I'm planning to get that Maximal T-Rex, you know, if I can find him for a good price. So I might get him, I might buy him. So yeah, alright, so that is pretty much it for the alt mode comparisons. Okay, so I guess we are pretty much done with the alt mode itself. So now let us transform this guy into as weaponized mode. Yeah, we're not gonna go to robot mode first. We're gonna look at the weapon configurations for this guy. So first things first, you want to unplug everything right here. Just unplug everything, because he does, you know, parts form just like with the other fossilizers or weaponizers or modulators or anything that is related to these. So yeah, so now just unplug everything. Split this in half, there we go, and just unplug this, unplug that, and there you go. So now I have the instructions with me right here, so I'm trying to see what I'm trying to do right here. So let's see. So we take this piece right here, and we need to take this and rotate this around just like so. And what do you want to do? What do you want to do here? Oh wait, it's supposed to stay down like that, I guess. So and I think you're supposed to rotate this around just like so. Rotate that around just like so. And you want to take these are going to be his swords in robot mode. You want to take these and just plug them in just like so. Yeah, just like that. Make sure they're straight like that. There we go. And there you have one side all done. Same thing on the other side. Just plug this in right in there. Right in there. So there we go. So now we got the like a cool looking crossbow right here. So we're gonna put these parts off to the side, and we're gonna bring in Wheeljack as our supermodel right here, and we're gonna plug this in to the side of his forearm just like so. And there you have the first configuration for Wingfinger. Let me raise up the camera so you can see the full effect. You can't see the whole thing. There we go. So there you have the first configuration right there, with Wheeljack just holding this cool looking crossbow right here. And that's pretty cool, I will say. That is pretty freaking cool. So now let us move on to the second configuration right here. So I'm going to put Wheeljack right there because we still need him for a little bit. So, and what do we need to use? We need to use man. So to unplug this right here, just unplug that, and just unplug that. So now we're gonna take this section right here and just rotate this around just like so. And focus, camera, focus. Thank you. So now we need to take these pieces, these like robot mode legs, his robot mode legs. And what do we need to do here? I'm trying to get the instructions, trying to use the instructions. So we need to use like this right here. We need to use that like that. So I think, yeah. So I think I'm doing this right. I think I am doing this right. So do bear with me right here. Bear with me, people. Bear with me. And because I don't think I can remember this. So anyway, just plug this back in just like so, and just plug this back in just like so. And I think I got that right. I think so. And I'm gonna take the section right here, just plug this back in, just like that. And just plug this back in, just like so. So now we're gonna work with these hinges right here. And just bend this like so. Whoops. Oh, there we go. Just bend this down like so. And then just bend this down like that. And just bend this down just like so. So now that is the wing pack for Mr. Wheeljack. And now we can take this whole section right here and just plug this in to the back of the port like so. And there you have the wing pack for Wheeljack. And these sections right here, you want to straighten out. Whoa! And yeah, it's gonna make him pretty back heavy like that. So now we want to take these arms right here and just plug them in to the top of his shoulders. That's like so. So just plug this in just like that, and plug that in just like so. So there we go. So now we all need to use these pieces like so. And what do we want to do here is man. So just straighten up this section right here, and there we go. Rotate this around at this swivel right here. Rotate this at this swivel right here, just like so. So it looks like that, I suppose. I think. Make sure this is all straight. It's all straightened out like that. And yeah, and we're almost done. We just need to plug in the Dino head. And this doesn't want to rotate. There we go. Let's straighten that out. And now we're going to take this Dino head right here, and there is a port right in there. So just plug this in just like so. And I think we are pretty much done. Let's bring this all the way to the back. And now we can take this and plug it into his hand just like so. And there you have the second configuration for Wingfinger's weaponized mode, and that looks pretty cool. I think this is my favorite configuration for Wingfinger with your other figures, and that's pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. This one serves as a big pointy hammer or something. I don't know, but but yeah, it looks pretty cool. I will say, looks pretty freaking cool, and he can hold that up. Yay, he can hold that up. Yay, hooray! So let us strip Wingfinger down again so that we can actually transform him back into his robot mode, shall we? Okay, so now that we got Wheeljack out of the way and we got Wingfinger pulled apart again, so now we can transform him into his robot mode. So now take this little piece right here and just flip that up, and it reveals his visor right there. And just rotate this to the forefront. Just bring it down, rotate it to the forefront, and there we go. And now we can take this entire section right here and just rotate this around, bring this down, and just unplug this, and just unplug all this, and there we go. Just bring all this down just like so, and there we go. And we're gonna rotate this 180 just like so, and just bring down the foot, and there you have one leg all done and ready. So now the other side, do the same thing. Whoops, sorry about that. Anyway, so just rotate this around and just bring this down just like so, and we got the lower body all done. So now we can take this entire section right here and rotate this around and just plug this in, plug the two halves together, and there we go. So let me raise up the camera a little bit more so you can actually see what I am doing right here. So we are almost done. So now we can take the arms right here and just plug them in just like so. Rotate the wrist around so the elbows are under properly, and there we go. So now we can take the other side and just plug this in, plug that in, and just rotate the fist around, and there we go. We're almost done. We just need to plug this in. Oh wait, one more thing to note right here. Now, this piece can actually come out. So it can actually open up, and it reveals a combine mode head, because you know why? Because you can actually combine Wingfinger with your other fossilizers like Rectonite and Paleotrex to form the fossilizer combiner that they revealed in the Hasbro Fan Fest event. So that's pretty cool. And I'm not gonna show off the combine mode in this video. I will probably show off the combine mode in a separate video. So yeah, the fossilized combiner. My tongue stops working. So the fossilizer combiner, I'm gonna make that in a separate video. So do stay tuned for that. So anyway, just plug this to the back like so, and that looks silly. That looks silly. I don't really like that. So what I would do is just plug this just like so, like that, and that is actually, you know, it looks a little bit better. You know, it's more flush to the back, and it's not, you know, sticking out like that. So and you know, it's actually, you know, giving him an extra height, you know, something like that. Anyway, so so yeah, so there you have, and I think we're done. Are we done? Yes, we are done. So there you have Wingfinger fully transformed into his robots. Let me bring down the camera a little bit more so you can see his full robot mode right there. And what do we do with the other parts that's laying out right here? Well, we can give him the swords. You know, plug it into his hands like swords. You know, we just plug this into his hands just like so, and just plug this into his hands just like so. Or if you want to store this, if you want to have like a crossbow in robot mode, you can do so if you want to. So you can actually, you know, plug this onto the other side right here, and that's becoming like a cool looking crossbow or something. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty freaking cool, and I do dig that. I really like that very, very much. Anyway, so, and of course they do have a place to store in the robot mode. You can store them like using these tabs right here, and they will just tab into the slots right in there. If I can do it, I don't think I can do it. There we go. Just tab it in, tab that in, and just tab it in just like so. And there you have that, folks. Yeah, Wingfinger does look pretty cool in his robot mode. I really dig his design. Yeah, I know, he's very, very skinny, he's very bony, but that's his MO. His main objective is to be bony, and he does it really, really well. So now the waist joint can be a little bit loose, but it's okay, it is what it is. But yeah, he looks pretty cool, I will say. I will say, yeah, definitely one of my favorite fossilizers ever. So yeah, I love it, I love it. So let's get in closer so you can take a look at that head sculpt. Nice blue for the visor, nice black for the face and the mouth plate right there, and got a Maximal symbol on his forehead, which is pretty cool. And yeah, got some nice weathering paintwork on the chest, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. I will say, nice crotch. So yeah, very nice looking robot mode right here, and yeah, I do quite like it. I do quite like it. So now, articulation wise, the head is on a ball joint, can do a full 360. You can open and close his you know, his battle mask or something like that. The shoulders, the arms can do a full 360. You have a bicep swivel right here. You can move in and out. And let's just take this off first. Let's just take this off. Okay, let's just take this off. It's in the way. It's getting in the way. But anyway, so he does have a swivel right here at the elbow. He does have an elbow joint, about 9 degrees of bend, and he does have a wrist swivel, which is really nice. He does have a waist swivel, which is kind of loose on my copy anyway, but it is what it is. The legs can move up that far, can move back only that far, and they can pretty much do the full splits. You know, if he wants to do the splits, he can. He does have a knee joint, about slightly over 9 degrees of bend right there. So yeah, and of course the feet can move up and down, you know, due to transformation. And yeah, unfortunately he does not have ankle tilts, but it is what it is. He's still pretty posable all around. So yeah, I'm just gonna give these these things as weapons. So he's gonna hold them as swords. So yeah, because he's a ninja and he needs his sword. So there we go. There we go. That's much better. That is much better. So yeah. Alrighty. So let's get down to some size comparisons. Here is Wingfinger compared with his Wavemate Wheeljack. Well, this is Earth-Ice Wheeljack, but he got repackaged into Kingdom, so same thing. Here is Wingfinger compared with his other fossilized dudes, and yeah, we got Vertebrae, got Paleotrex and Rectonite, and yeah, I really love these. I love these figures. Their designs are pretty ridiculous, but I love these designs. They look pretty cool in my opinion, you know. They look awesome. They look awesome in my opinion. Anyway, so let's move on to the last final set of size comparisons. And speaking of which, here is Wingfinger compared with the other Maximals from the Kingdom toy line, and they look pretty good together. Yeah, nice looking team of Maximals right here. So that is pretty much it for the robot mode comparisons. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Deluxe class Wingfinger, and yeah, I love this figure. I love this figure, and despite what everyone has said about the design, yes, I know he's very skinny, but I love him. I love his design. I love how he looks. It fits well for a Maximal Ninja, and yeah, pretty cool figure in my opinion. The robot mode looks great. You know, the alt mode looks great as well, and yeah, love the alt mode. Love how it looks, and yeah, and you know, he can actually, you know, since he's a fossilizer, you know, slash weaponizer, you know, he can actually, you know, plug in some of his parts on other figures, and that is fun. That is the playability that it shows, and I have no wrong with extra play value for this figure. And of course, he does have the extra combined mode head. So like I said earlier in the video, I will make the fossilizer combiner for you guys in a separate video. So yeah, alrighty. So yeah, so as far as ranking Wingfinger from a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'll just give him, you know, a good 9 out of 10. You know, he didn't get a 10 out of 10. You know, I guess he needs more paint here and there. You know, I wish the waist swivel was a bit tighter, but it is what it is. Still a good score, a 9 out of 10. A really well done figure in my opinion. So, alright too. So I think that's pretty much it for today's video review. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're completely new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. And while you're at it, click that notification bell icon down below as well, so that you know when my new videos are up and ready. And you can always check out my Kingdom Reviews playlist for any videos you may have missed. I'll post a link to that playlist in the description down below. And of course, just like AirRaiser, I got this figure from a shop called One Toy in Amcourt Mall. And yeah, if you want this figure, if you really love these fossilizers, you can get this figure online, you know, in your local Walmart, your local Targets, whatever, in CB Games or GameStop, whatever, wherever you want to get, wherever you want to go, just go get it. Just go get it, because he's definitely a lot of fun, you know. Yeah, he's a lot of fun. So alright, so that is pretty much it for me to say. So they have the Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Deluxe class Wingfinger, and this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out! Yay!